Guys, I'm actually going to speak of something that I think a lot of reverts have already spoken about, and there's coming like more news to it. But when people do speak out about it, they get the harm police on them, telling them they've converted for a man. So here I am. I'm going to do it today. Okay, look, I'm not here to stereotype, but let's just be realistic about it. Most of Muslims are brown. Brown, black. A lot of Muslims are not white. So why is it so hard for a white revert to get married? Like, why do people care more about your culture rather than your religion? You could be so on deen, you could be praying, 5 times, trying your best to get as much Islamic knowledge as possible. But because you're white, you will not be allowed to marry someone's son. Why is it that it's made so difficult to get married as a white revert? And not only that, you get the judgment, you get the stereotypes, but why is culture more important than Islam? Whose word are you taking?
Oh, look at it got caught. I was thinking what's happening here, and I had an answer, and she gave it. You know what? But she gave it, but the audio was not played. Oh my God. So I was thinking that this is not right. I know for a fact that within the Muslim market for marriage, there is a lot of demand for white women. So what the hell is she talking about? And while she was talking, I was thinking, this is not because Muslim men don't want white women. This must be their moms or the community in general, right? So you want white women, but you also want to make sure that you're accepted by the community, especially the mom part of the community. So the part of the audio that was cut and didn't make it into the video, people are saying exactly. So look, everything is being look at this.
Culture more important than...
So, but is your culture, when she's saying is the culture more important than Islam, is because you see white women, you want white women, but you also want to keep your membership in the community. And the community is looking at these white women and they're seeing a lot of Britishness to them. And they're like, this is foreign. You're being, you as a man are giving in, so you're disgusting. You know how you're fetishizing white women, and the reason why you got this white woman to marry with, like gross. You little, man slut, huh? I know what's happening here. This is, you're giving into the stereotype that Muslim men want white women, and that's why you chose her, didn't you? So there's like a taboo in society, in the Muslim community regarding that. And so she's not really Muslim, she's more British than Muslim. And you marrying her shows that you're betraying your own community, and you're just basically following your sexual desires. So this is taboo by society. But more importantly, so this is with the part that's saying your why is culture more important than Islam. She's saying, I'm Muslim, so why are you looking at my British culture? That's what she's saying. Like, I have the Muslim identity card. Let me in. Let me in. You know that meme that somebody has a gay, like, let me in. I'm Muslim. Like, why are you seeing me as British? Right? That's what she means by culture, right? But then the part that didn't make it into the audio, look at the screen.
Islam. Whose word are you taking?
Whose word are you taking? Look at the text. Your mom's or Allah's, right? So, like, in the eyes of Allah, I'm a Muslim. Why are you listening to your mom? Oh God, this is so telling. This is so telling. This is interesting. I haven't seen something like this before. Okay, so I'm interested in learning more about this aspect of this. Yeah, she's not a good Muslim. She's white. Wow, the racism. But if it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you marry her, like, you want white women, didn't you? Like, this brown woman was not good enough for you. You're racist now. You're racist because you went and picked a white woman because that's what you like, right? But so if you marry her, you're gonna be racist, right? But if you don't marry her, like, I thought Islam was above race. I thought you guys said that we don't care. We are anti-racism. So I thought all are equal when they join Islam. So what happened, huh? Why are you guys rejecting me? So Islam does care about ethnicity and race. So this is like, by the way, this is not going to be a problem for her. Okay, she's going to find somebody, but don't worry, it's okay. It will work out, because a lot of people are going to see this, and we're like, oh my god, there's a white Muslim woman that nobody is picking. Like, well, share your number, lady, because I'm right here. Oh, look at I'm a brown revert, and the struggle is real even from. Oh, so the top comment is from another woman saying, I'm a brown revert, and the struggle is real even for me. And somebody else is saying, I'm a brown convert, and people ask me still if I converted due to marriage. Wow. So Muslims are asking these women that if they became Muslim just so that they could get more men for marriage purposes. What, are there not enough British men that these women are resorting to converting to Islam? So the Muslim community is skeptical. They think that these women are just hunting men, and that's why they are converting to Islam. This is funny. Wow. Okay. Let me actually respond to some of your comments. Saying newcomers have a lack of critical thinking. The average person, whether Muslim or non-Muslim, is not spending time trying to figure out how to have proper critical thinking skills. And why should they? They're too busy living. Like, not everybody, people are busy, people are emotional, people require to satisfy their emotions, people have a job, they have a family, they have so many other things to worry about. It's unreasonable for us to think that everybody could come and just sit and get critical thinking skills and evaluate everything in their life accordingly, right? That's not how the most of the human mind operates. And maybe we are being the unreasonable one waiting for that to happen. We have to deal with reality as it is, and you have to look at the humans as a social animal, and the way that they mostly are operating is the way that the nature dictates them for most of them to operate. So instead of wishing for them to behave differently, we have to be reasonable and deal with the reality that we have, right? Not the reality that we wish for. Saying many of the new converts, especially women, will end up become apostates. LOL, Islam is trendy for this generation, like the Tater taught. Yeah, but a lot of them, again, the trend will make as, yes, some people will join Islam, many of them will leave Islam eventually, but many of them will stay Muslim. The trend is that you're going to see more of Islam. Saying, I think now they're trying to rebrand the outside image of Islam of being inclusive, LGBT friendly, accepting non-hijabis, etc., which is not, because this is how they want them to think like this. So it's true, but it's not being. This is not happening deliberately. Like, there's no centralized planner. There's no Muslims getting in a room thinking, "Oh, let's do this to rebrand Islam." So this happens organically. So when we say they're rebranding, there's no conscious group of people. I mean, there are, but they are not the force behind it. The actual force is something organic. It's mostly a survival of memes that happens organically within society. It works, so it grows. If it works, it grows. It's a Darwinian. It's a Darwinian process that happens without anybody intentionally trying to take it into that direction. If something works, it survives. If it survives, it grows. It doesn't require some Muslims to get around together and make a plan to make that happen.